Shenzhen has become the primary laboratory for global EV infrastructure, and right now it is the launching site for a technology that changes the refueling math for every driver on the road. BYD's second-generation Blade battery allows a driver to replenish their battery from 10% to 70% in under 5 minutes. By pushing 1,500 kilowatts of peak power, the system matches the speed of a traditional gasoline pump, removing the refueling time penalty that has historically favored internal combustion engines. 5-minute charging brings the electric vehicle experience into direct competition with the gasoline refueling model, targeting the primary psychological barrier to mass adoption. This chart maps the 3 major visions for the future of refueling. On the x-axis, we have the time required to add range. On the y-axis, infrastructure availability. Standard EVs sit here, high availability but slow. NIO's battery swapping is fast but restricted to specific stations. Tesla's V4 supercharging sits in the middle ground. BYD is aiming for the optimal corner of the grid, 5-minute speeds matched with massive widespread station availability. However, a megawatt of power is a massive load for any city to handle. We have to determine if this ecosystem is a functional reality for daily driving, or a lap condition gimmick that the power grid cannot actually support. To find the real winner of the infrastructure war, we need to look past the marketing and examine the physical limits of battery chemistry and municipal power grids. The secret to this performance is a change in the internal chemistry of the blade cells. BYD is moving away from pure lithium iron phosphate. By integrating manganese to create an LMFP chemistry, they've raised the nominal voltage platform from 3.2 volts to 3.8 volts. That voltage increase allows for a system-level energy density of roughly 210 watt-hours per kilogram. Despite these performance gains, the chemistry remains roughly 15. Consider the capital costs of a high-speed cable versus the massive mechanical complexity of a battery swapping station. When a simple plug can deliver a 5-minute charge, the economic justification for building and maintaining robotic swap stations begins to disappear for standard passenger cars. Faster, more urgent to address. Drawing 1,500 kilowatts simultaneously is impossible for most municipal power grids. The local wiring would simply melt. This schematic shows BYD's workaround, the station-within-a-station model. The car does not pull power directly from the grid. It pulls it from a large on-site storage buffer battery. This on-site buffer stays connected to a standard 120 kilowatt public grid, slowly and continuously trickling energy in to stay full. When you plug in your car, the buffer battery dumps that stored energy all at once, delivering the megawatt-level flash charge the car requires. This bypass strategy allows BYD to deploy 20,000 stations quickly, without waiting years for trillions of dollars in municipal grid upgrades. However, this hack comes with a hard limit on volume. A typical on-site buffer can only rapid charge 3 or 4 vehicles back-to-back before it is empty. After that, every subsequent driver is forced to charge at standard, slow grid speeds while the buffer recharges. This strategy is brilliant for geographical coverage, but it is highly vulnerable to delays during high-traffic holiday surges when chargers are in constant use. To see if this matters for your next car, we have to look at your living situation. This decision tree starts with a simple split. Do you have a charger at home, or are you relying entirely on public stations? For a suburban homeowner who charges in their driveway every night, the only time speed matters is during a long-distance road trip. On a long trip, a typical family break for food and restrooms takes 15 to 20 minutes. Paying a premium for a car with 5-minute charging capacity offers very little actual utility if you already charge while you sleep. Now, follow the path for the urban apartment dweller, or anyone who has to park on the street. For urbanites, sitting at a public charger for 45 minutes every week has been the primary deal breaker for EV ownership. The 5-minute charge is the precise tipping point for this group. It allows an apartment dweller to treat a charger exactly like a gas station, making EV ownership practical for the first time. BYD is bundling this megawatt capability into mass-market cars priced under $25,000, refusing to keep the technology restricted to its luxury flagships. CEO Wang Chuanfu is executing this deployment to corner the market before Western and Japanese competitors can scale their own next-generation batteries. Automakers are now competing on a new metric, the charging curve. A 600-mile range offers less utility if a competitor can provide the same miles with a significantly shorter stop at the pump. Legacy manufacturers lacking a grid buffer strategy will find their existing infrastructure unable to meet these new charging requirements. Without a way to match these 8C speeds, they risk losing the next generation of urban EV buyers.